Welcome back to page 121. Today we're going to jump into the Dungeon Master's Guide and we're going to look at the Potion Miscibility table. What the heck is that? Well, that is something I'll explain as we get into the book a little bit. Potion Miscibility is something that I've always found pretty interesting in original D or AD&D, not original D&D. In AD&D, Potion Miscibility means when you drink a potion and then shortly after drink a second potion, how do they mix in your system? Well, there's a whole chart in here to tell you how. It can range all the way from explosion to surprise discovery. We'll go over what each thing means and how I've used it in my campaign. Today on page 121. Jumping into the DMG for this, we're going to page 119, the Potion Miscibility table. This is kind of a neat little thing. It's almost a, I don't know, kind of a lost thing in D&D a little bit. But basically, the magical mixtures of compounds which comprise potions are not always compatible. You must test the miscibility of potions how mixable they are, whenever two potions are actually intermingled or a potion is consumed by a creature while another such liquid already consumed is still in effect. While it's possible to prepare a matrix that would show this in greater detail, it didn't allow for growth of the game. So basically, they decided to just put one generic table out there, which, by the way, I think was the exact right rule. So that's really what this basically says. And then we take a look at the table itself. I like this table. I've had a lot of fun with this. Of course, the early days of D&D, this table also caused a lot of arguing because sometimes players didn't like the outcome. Sometimes it was just funny, but always worth taking a look at. And I use this potion table to this day. I had to use it not terribly long ago. One of my players forgot and drank 2 potions. My players are kind of used to this now. They know I do this every time there are 2 potions in one person or you dump 2 together. So your table goes from 0 to 100, and on a 0, 1, you get an explosion. Internal damage is 6 to 60. Those within a 5-foot radius take 1 to 10 hit points. If mixed externally, all in a 10-foot radius take 4 to 24 points. No save. So you kind of do the old Warner Brothers cartoon, swallowing the bomb and boom inside of you. On a 2 or a 3, lethal poison results. The imbiber is dead. If externally mixed, a poison gas cloud 10-foot diameter results, and all within it must save versus poison or die. 4 through 8, mild poison, which causes nausea and loss for 1 point each of strength and dexterity for 5 to 20 rounds. No saving throw. One potion is canceled, the other is at half strength and duration. Use random determination for which is canceled and which is half efficacy, so just roll dice. 9 through 15, immiscible. Both potions totally destroyed as one cancels the other. 16 through 25, immiscible. One potion canceled, but the other remains normal. And you just roll dice to see which one is still good. 26 to 35, immiscible result, which causes both potions to be at half normal efficacy when consumed. So half duration, half power. 36 to 90, miscible. This is the largest group on the chart here. Miscible, potion works normally unless their effects are contradictory, that is diminution and growth, which will simply cancel each other. So that's the best result you can get. Well, second best. 91 through 99, compatible result, which causes one potion randomly determined to have 150% normal efficacy. And you must determine if both effect and duration are permissible or if only the duration should be extended. And that's really your DM call, and you randomly determine which potion is affected. And then discovery, double ought. The admixture of the 2 potions has caused a special formula which will cause one of the 2 potions only to function, but its effects will be permanent upon the imbiber. Note that some harmful side effects could well result from this, and it says, roll for miscibility secretly whenever it occurs. Give no uncalled for clues until necessary. So basically, you just throw on the table and you see what you get. I rolled double ought one time. A player had swallowed a potion of flying and a potion of fire giant strength. And I rolled double ought. I rolled this behind the DM screen, but when it came up a double ought, I pulled my hands away, invited the players to look behind my screen and see what the dice said, and they saw that I had rolled double ought. That gave the guy either permanent flight, did not want it, or permanent fire giant strength. Wasn't crazy about that either. I rolled out in front of everybody. Fortunately, he retained the fire giant strength. So it ended up being a real boon for the player character, and the player was thrilled. But it hurt my campaign in the short run till I kind of got used to having this one guy in there with a lot of strength. And then thought about the possibility of flying having been a permanent thing in my campaign and how much that would have demolished it. So I was glad I was stuck with the guy had rolled the strength instead of the flight. So I've had a lot of fun with this table. It always calls for some player characters sweating as this gets thrown. I actually had to use this table not too long ago, about 3 or 4 months ago. One of my players forgot and sucked down 2 potions back to back. And I said, "Help, got to roll on the potion miscibility table." And they went, "Oh, crud." So I went ahead and I rolled, but I ended up landing in the 36 to 90 sweet spot where both potions just work normally. I really like this table. This was a nice addition to potions, because I love giving out potions. Potions are really, really useful. Pretty much straight through a character, but especially up through like 7th, 8th level, potions can really boost power without skewing your game. And I like that there were limits built into that, but there were limits with risk. If you really felt you needed to mix the 2 potions, you could do it, and you had a pretty good chance of having nothing harmful happen to you. Otherwise, you could explode or just die from poison. So, pretty neat. I love this dynamic of the original 1st edition rules. They just did such a nice job with some of this stuff. And here it is, over 45 years later, and we're still talking about it. I'm still using it at my table. So let me know what you think. Have you ever had potions that just didn't mix? Was it external or internal? So share your war stories in the comments. Please like and subscribe. Take a look at the Patreon, see if you can help me out there. Tell your friends. But that's all I've got today on page 121. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.